folks. I was talking to a friend the other day, and he was asking me, how do I prepare my rabbit? So I decided to make this video for him, but I'm gonna share it with you guys. Make a long story short, I've seen a lot of guys throw a lot of meat away. And I'm from Alabama. And when I first started several years ago, when I was hunting with my father and that older generation of hunters, we didn't throw away good meat. So I'm gonna show you guys how to get the most out of this rabbit. Of course, I'm cutting off all the little cartilage and all the stuff that doesn't look appropriate. You can see some glands here and there. If you see them, of course, you get those out of the way. A lot of time they're like right here under the shoulder pits. Same likewise on a squirrel. But I haven't gotten to the good part yet. What I've found over the many years is that wild game tastes so much better when you can cut it really thin. I know guys that eat the whole shoulder and the whole ham, and I can say I did as well at one time. But after several years of doing this and experimenting here and there, you find out better ways to make something taste better. Okay, so I got those major pieces. These are the 2 shoulders, 2 hams, ribs, and the back strap. And I'll show you guys how to get the most out of all this. You can never take enough time on cleaning them though. There's hair and little hidden spots, but okay. Let's get down to it. With this ham, I'm going to cut it in half. Okay. Now, unlike a lot of guys, and this was my little secret, I cut that sucker in half. And I split it. Now that bone happened to be shattered. So of course you want to get the little pieces out that won't go down too well if you were to bite into it. But that's 1/2 of that ham. All I'm doing is cutting it in half for the most part. I cut it in half, then I'll butterfly the other half. So this was not a good one to illustrate on because of the simple fact it has a bone in there. But this the other side will show you exactly how it's normally done. So I'm just trying to salvage what I can because that bone is shattered. Okay. That's what you want. That's the goal right there. That's one side of a ham. Okay. Now this is how it really will take place for the most part. Most of the time, the bones stay intact. So I'll go right down here. I'll debone it. Come right up that bone. You got that side. Now I want to go on the top side. So I'll start there. Now come back. And I got that. And that's pretty much what you're left with right there. I'll go in here. open that up. I don't try to take it off the bone. I just leave that just like that. But on this part, this was the bottom part, I'm going to cut it in half. And that's what you got. That's the top. That's the bottom. And this is the top. Now this is one ham. Now look at all the nice little meat you get out of that one ham. Once you bread that and put that in some grease, it is so much better than biting down into a big, thick piece of meat. So guys, that's the ham for now. Like I said, I'm just salvaging any little pieces of meat. This is the other ham that was broken. That leg was broken in there, but you got all that meat. That's going to be really, really good. Okay, I'm going to push that to the side. I'm going to show you about this back strap. Okay, come right down to the center. Come right down the center. Pull that out. Got that one. Okay. In there. Pull that out. Okay, we're gonna set that to the side for the time being. Now, again, cut it in half, and then cut those two halves in 4 pieces. Likewise, cut in half, and cut those 2 halves in 4 pieces. Now, a lot of guys will take that little film on top. They will take that off, but I can assure you it's not necessary. But if you want to be very, very particular about your meat, you can do that. Guys, this is what we got so far. You batter that real good, drop it in some grease, and you got yourself a real good meal. Until next time, over and out.